We'll start recording. Can you start recording now?
Is
it going?
No, we need to begin the
All right,
podcast.
This setup would have been hilarious. Hearing like the whole process.
Wait, no,
like,
it's not recording.
Us remembering.
It's not recording.
He said it's recording.
It's
now.
not. I can see it.
Seth, make it record.
It is recording.
It's not recording.
Because if we couldn't hear the setup, make it record.
It is recording.
No, it's not. You just said it's not.
No, I was joking. It's not.
We have to begin the set though.
Like, it's not.
We will begin. You can edit it, but like it would be funny to show like Ryan this and hear us like fucking up, like trying to do it.
I see.
And like,
Yeah, a little intro, little like fuck up intro.
And now I feel like I have to mention how funny the setup process was because it wasn't recorded.
All right, Aidan, give me your loudest.
This is as loud as I'm gonna talk. If I'm
That
getting
sounds
in your
good.
face,
That
I'm
sounds
not gonna
good.
talk that way all night.
But you talking like that actually carries better than when
yeah,
you
no shit. I'm talking louder.
No, when you talk loud, I don't hear it as well.
Oh, you don't?
No.
So this is perfect.
This is perfect.
Okay. Nice.
All right, no matter what, I have it like. Can you hear me, Nick?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Can you hear me, Aidan?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
You're talking
Everyone
next to me.
sounds
I've
great.
never had a problem hearing people around the fire.
Cool, yeah. And did you take off this headphone? All right, cool. That's chill.
Aiden, we don't laugh. In the
Yeah,
podcast.
you guys need to be able to hear me.
Yeah, so we're like.
We don't laugh.
Does laughing?
No,
No, you have
don't
to laugh. I was gonna
laugh. You laugh at the most like laughable moments.
Okay. I was gonna actually ask if that's like bad for hearing, because if one person laughs, you can't hear anyone else. I would believe that.
I don't know how. I wonder how this will end up. I mean, I think it would end up sounding just like
It'd probably
yours.
be fine.
Yeah.
3 different voices, their own mics.
Cool. And if I need to adjust my body, I'm just gonna take this motherfucker with me.
Dude, yeah.
Like I'll just grab it here and move it. So if I need to sit forward to like really start hammering out some words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to try to hold it to see what that feels like?
I'm okay with it now if it has to
No,
happen.
that sounds good to me. So.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Here.
I don't have both headphones in though. Let me
neither.
suit up.
Well, I only have
Let
one.
me suit up like we're at the stud.
Yeah, but I thought
Yeah,
it'd
but you
be.
can't hear
Damn,
me,
this
can
is
you?
crazy.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Talk.
You can hear me fine?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Seth,
It
can you hear me?
sounds so good.
Aidan,
If you guys can hear
Aidan,
me in
you
your
sound
headphones.
great.
Yeah, you don't need to take a headphone out.
Well, I thought it'd be like on your level.
Yeah, but I don't feel disconnected from you if you have the headphones in.
I feel more connected when we have the headphones in.
Okay.
I feel like Aiden's.
It's like I'm in your both ears.
He's like in the same loop.
Talk to
we're
me.
in.
I'm talking to you.
Damn.
It's like I'm whispering in both ears now. I was just
Alright,
whispering
so
in
wait,
one.
hold
Now
on,
I'm getting
hold on,
both.
hold
You're
on.
like right there.
I need a mic test. Does this sound better or does this sound better?
When it's up to your face.
When it up like, but does it in my ears? It
Does
doesn't
the
sound
mic
too
make
good.
it that
sounds
much
too
better?
noisy in my ears, but maybe does it sound good in yours?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Here, let me look at the screen and, cause like there's a level where like.
I'm happy with how it is.
All right, Nick, speak.
Yes.
Just keep
Seth,
speaking.
when you showed me your flaccid, it didn't go so well.
All right, should be good. Aidan, you want to speak real quick?
I'm speaking.
Perfect.
Okay.
Speak more.
I'm happy. I think it looks perfect.
Aiden can't hear us, so it's different.
Yeah.
I can hear you guys better than you can hear me.
You can hear our true voice.
Yeah.
Seth's hearing my voice through like a compressed.
I heard
audio
yours through the
file.
headphones. It sounded bad.
We're all the
Wow,
same
that's
now.
not nice. Seth, can you have a rebuttal against that?
What, that we sound
No,
bad?
that my voice sounds bad through the microphone.
I think your voice sounds better in person.
Yeah,
That's fucked up. I don't like that.
if you were a microphone.
Like me.
It
like,
should
I look
only
better in
sound
person.
better.
Like a lot of people are like that. Like I look better in person. You guys think that? I think I look way better in person than in photos.
Oh.
Yeah, some people
Yeah,
are not
no,
photogenic.
true,
Yeah, I don't look good
very
in photos.
true.
I think you are.
Well, no, when you
photogenic.
see the natural,
If it's
every-
natural. If I
yeah.
pose, I'm like Shrek when he smiles at Fiona when he's like reveals himself out of the helmet. Like every time I try to smile, it's always like awkward. But if you catch me if like I'm smiling and like talking to someone, I look great.
I totally
in action?
understand.
Yeah.
It's like those candid shots.
Yeah.
But doesn't candid mean the opposite of?
No, I thought candid meant like on
Okay.
the spur of the moment, like picture taking.
Oh, I thought candid just means like pretty.
I
right?
thought candid was set
What-
up. I thought candid
No,
means like you're
all right,
trying
well,
to look like that.
what's the one that's not or that's the opposite of setup then?
I thought candid meant you were trying to like you're setting up to make it look like it's not set up.
See, I thought candid was
All
not.
right, I don't
like,
care
in
enough
the
to look it up
moment.
though. Let's look it
But
up
now,
later.
this is
But that would be interesting.
What were you guys talking about before I got? Sorry, Seth.
No, that'd be interesting if you hire like a photographer to follow you around. Like,
That's just
and,
why you're hanging out.
and capture like the moments that like you're talking to a stranger.
And those
or
would be the
whatever.
best moments to capture, authentic.
Hell yeah, authentic. Not like when you have like 3 microphones.
I'd be
picking up
acting so hard though. I'd be trying to get the best like pose. You know what
You'd
I
be, like,
mean? I'd be
smiling
like,
But no, you
extra,
wouldn't
like-
know. You
I'd make a
wouldn't know.
joke and I'd be trying to like do like over exaggerated like motions and gestures.
But you wouldn't even know.
No, I'd know. 'cause
No,
I
all right.
hired
well, all
a
right.
dude. I know
You
that
would've
I
seen
paid
it.
for it.
But let's be honest. The best shots would be you don't know.
Yes, that's true.
You would look so. What? Imagine they turned out really bad.
You hire them to be sneaky.
No, yeah, and they end up being so bad.
I would just tell people to take pictures out, and that's how it should be.
True.
What were you guys talking about earlier in the podcast?
Should we tell him?
Well, no. Oh, yeah.
Or just ask me what I think about it. Don't tell me
We're
your
talking
positions
about.
on it.
We're talking about pretty much. We began with math and how we learned things in math that they made seem so important, but in reality, you do not apply them.
Yes, but I do think that those little like times table tests.
Oh, like 2 times 2, 2 times 3, 2 times 4, 2 times
The whole
5,
table.
2 times 6. I was gonna say the whole table.
Yeah.
I
I think
quote it.
like children and all the way through high school, because high school is not like you're not selecting your course, you're still being told what to learn. If we have a set curriculum, that stuff should have been going on, because I lost all that. If I was like senior year, I mean I know the obvious stuff, but like if I had been practicing those times tables and they kept getting more advanced and I kept doing the ones I'd previously learned for practice, I would know so much stuff right now. Like when I'm doing like calculations for money and things like that and like percentages, if you every day through high school grew up doing that stuff, not just when you learned about percentages, but always, I'd be so much quicker and sharper with like all these things.
I'd agree. Like how come we didn't get above the hundreds? or the 144 is what 12 times 12?
That's like the
12 times
only
12
that's
is
the only
144.
square root that every like kid knows.
Yeah.
Square root of 144 is 12.
What about the square root of 81?
9?
Yeah, is that correct?
I'm just guessing.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, I think.
I thought 9.
Square root of 36, 6.
Nice.
True.
Square root of 16, 4.
Damn, dude.
Square
All right,
root.
we got
No,
all the
square
easy
root of
ones. Let me
60.
throw like a 4-digit thing at you.
Yeah.
All right.
Get
Well,
you
we
fucking with some
didn't
decimals.
even touch on what we're
Oh.
actually talking about.
No, wait.
We don't have to repeat.
All
the
right,
thing,
wait,
though.
I'll let
Let's
him
not
know.
repeat the exact
We-
thing.
it
Can I
wasn't
tell him?
recorded.
Okay.
Can I tell him?
Yeah. What did we begin
Wait,
with?
first I want to throw out some math problems at you guys.
No, I'm on the spot now. I'm gonna fuck up. Okay, you can do it.
Okay. All right, ready?
Yeah.
Ready.
132 times 251.
Okay, I can't do that.
Nope.
I can't do it in my head. I'd have to like close my eyes and like try to start visualizing stuff.
Yeah, but
I would. Actually, that might be a way to do it. Because remember that test I gave you guys where I was like, close your eyes and picture this. And then we all
Yeah.
discussed how we pictured that'd be cool to do on the podcast, but I won't make you guys sit through it.
True.
I
I was gonna say like you guys should just say the answers and then I'll say correct.
Oh, I see.
And just like let's
Just,
just
like,
quick
joking.
math problems together.
Do you want me to come up with a
Yeah,
problem?
give me a math problem.
Do I have to know the answer?
I'll give you an
beforehand?
answer that sounds like the answer.
I'm gonna do an easy one. What's like 57 minus like 15? Like just in
57
your
minus-
head, can you do that right away?
57 minus 15 is 42.
Yeah. Okay. Some people on the spot, especially if you're being recorded, like just forget how to do anything.
That's true.
No, they get nervous.
you guys-
It's,
real
it's-
quick,
It's
I'm-
under pressure.
You know what videos I kind of hate is those like I guess I kind of like them too, but those on the street and you ask people obvious things and everyone's a dumbass and
Oh
they don't
my
know things. You're like, hey,
gosh,
what
yeah.
continent are you in? And no
Yeah.
one knows it. I honestly sometimes wonder if some of these people are being serious.
Yeah.
Like if they say like who was the first president and like an American says Abraham Lincoln, like is that person serious? Are they trying to be funny on camera, or are they really that oblivious and don't remember basic American history? Or
Yeah,
they say
true.
who
Are they-
fought in World War II.
Are they BSing the interviewer?
A lot of times they really look like they're good
Yeah.
actors at being dumbasses if that's what they're trying to pretend.
Nick, name one of the 13 first states in the colony or whatever.
Pennsylvania, Virginia,
Maryland.
Delaware.
Delaware, Indiana, Ohio.
Where'd the Pilgrims land?
Where?
Where'd the Pilgrims land?
I don't know.
Where'd the Pilgrims land?
Mayflower came in at the.
They have a rock.
Come on, dude. The
A
Mayflower
rock.
Rock.
No, not the Mayflower Rock.
I
They
don't
were.
know. This
Plymouth.
podcast has taken an interesting turn from what we were doing earlier.
It's chill, dude. I think it's natural.
It's interesting.
I've been watching. Actually, no, I won't just open this can of worms.
Dude, open that can. I
No,
love
I'm
worms.
learning Mexican history now.
Oh shit. Cause of your Spanish endeavors. Your
Yeah,
Spanish
because my
language?
Spanish endeavor. Don't make me speak Spanish on here though.
Just Mexican though. It's kind of.
No, but Mexican's more relevant. I'm learning Spanish in general. I was learning more of the Spanish history to find out about, like the evolution of the language, like how much Arabic and like the Muslim languages, like the Semitic languages had
That's
influence in Spanish.
Interesting.
Like a lot actually, because that whole
I mean,
region
I
we
would
don't think of it
I
as
would
like,
imagine all languages have close some
Yeah, I mean the Romance languages for sure.
romance.
Romance languages that come from
Interesting.
Latin.
Is that what you call it? Romance?
That's romance languages, yeah. Like French is one,
Interesting.
Spanish
Romance.
is one,
Forgive me.
Italian is one.
I'm gonna adjust this. Forgive me.
Does it sound bad?
No, I just want to see.
No, stop fucking with it.
I just want to see your
Okay.
face.
Oh, I see. You see.
I see. You see. We all see ice cream.
No, that's
How's that
not how it
sound?
goes.
That's still the same distance. Okay, you can see me now. That's far now.
Yep.
It was good,
Let me just point it up to you.
but now I'm further.
You need it right in front of his face. So
Yeah,
when
it
he
was
turns right
perfect.
and left, when he turns right and left,
Now I
the
can
sound is
scoot
good.
up, but I just need to sit back more. Now it's probably perfect again. Okay.
You think I can see?
Don't touch it. I'm going to punch you if you touch it again. Stop. I'm not
I'm
joking.
gonna turn you down just a bit. Now.
Good.
I'm so sorry. Can you speak? I've moved away.
Yeah.
Speak.
I'll adjust my voice if you guys tell me I'm talking loud.
Go again.
Okay. 1, 2,
that good for you,
3,
Nick?
4.
I mean, it sounds good.
Okay. Sorry.
Now we're
Jeez,
good.
sorry.
I like that I can see the red light now. I feel like I'm actually interfacing with this.
Yeah. If you ever see them like shudder, it means like we're hitting levels that.
Seth,
aren't
you
meant to
never
be hit.
cracked your next beer.
Okay. I'll crack it.
Are
Did you finish
gonna?
yours?
A long time ago.
Do you want me to bring you the wine?
Dude, Tyler's
the-
pissed about this soccer shit.
The wine I would accept. All right, we need to restart the podcast to actually talk.
we
not
didn't
talk
even
about
intro-
appropriate things.
We didn't even introduce everyone.
So that's why we need to restart it.
All right. Let's
We're
restart.
not restarting. We can just
This is
edit
no.
this stuff
This is
together.
not podcast.
This can be the
material. It's
bloopers
not
reel.
podcast material.
Oh, we'll edit this out.
It's too random of discussion. We need to talk about something things that go along, like sort of almost more like a.
I mean, just have a conversation. It's okay. Listen,
No, I
some
don't-
people's conversations.
Is this your
bop
podcast?
around.
Is this your podcast?
Yeah, it's
No, it's
1/3
not.
mine.
It's not. No,
It's Seth's.
you're a guest.
It's
No,
Seth's.
Eloquent Delinquents is me and Seth.
I disagree.
You did not make.
I feel like
the
if I
podcast.
asked Seth right
you
now,
didn't make the podcast.
Okay, but
Are
me
you a
and Seth
creator?
made
No.
Me and Seth were making podcasts before you did, and I have them on
Prove
my
it.
phone. I have them on my phone.
What is it
motherfucker.
called? What is it called?
Did we name them, Seth?
Exactly. Is it Eloquent Delinquents?
No.
Are
no.
you on our podcast? Is this your podcast? No.
I think Aiden will be.
Speaking of stupid
Aiden-
shit in podcasts, this right here is it.
Oh wow,
this'll
you're
be
a part
cut.
of. So you're a part of a stupid podcast.
Well,
No, I'm talking about stupid
what-
content.
That's what I
That's
hear.
what you're puffing out of your
The
mouth
stupid
right now.
content is what was produced earlier.
Well, after
Wouldn't- We need to set discussions.
after Aiden's podcast today, he's going to be a part of the Eloquent Delinquents.
Thank you.
No.
Yeah, he's going to be a sole proprietor.
Assault? No.
Whose
If
microphone is
anything,
this,
it'd be-
bro?
If anything,
Whose microphone is this?
It's me.
Whose microphone
Seth-
is that?
Seth's.
Oh.
Aiden, that's your mic.
No. Ha ha.
But me and Seth are creators of Eloquent Delinquents.
Yeah, we're partners.
Seth, I'm concerned that this
Sexual.
gentleman has swindled you. And he's just taking advantage of your
Literally,
platform.
yeah, literally.
No, as a guest on my podcast, we're gonna discuss set
Can
parameters here.
All right, I want to introduce the podcast for the three of us.
Okay. That oven, do you think that oven's ready, by the way?
Oh, yeah,
Go check.
that'd be a good time
Can
to
you
check.
check?
Fuck you. Go
Okay,
check.
I got
your
wires on me
pizza.
and shit.
I
Dude.
got wires in my ears.
Ew, dude, you got wires in your ears? Sounds like you got worms in your pits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at him run. The light will be off.
Inside it or what?
It may have heated up and need to yeah, just put it in.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello.
Dude,
Give me a hello.
I signed into all my fucking apps today. Thank God they all went okay.
Oh, that's cool. Sometimes you'll like. What's your go-to password?
Dude, I cannot give that away.
Can I tell you mine?
Yeah.
0000.
4 zeros. That's pretty crazy.
You'd be surprised.
I mean, I know that's your bank pin.
Yeah, it is my bank pin. My bank pin. No, can I tell you something?
Yeah.
Oh, what if I had a bank pin? Like, what's your pin? And you look at your pin.
Oh,
pin
like
to
you
your
got
shirt.
like a little like tag on your shirt, like a metal.
It's a pin, yeah.
Yeah, straight up pin. That says your bank pin.
Yeah. But sometimes, so I'll forget the 0000 thing, like just on many accounts, right?
Yeah.
And then I'll go to create a new password.
Like how many accounts?
Like maybe 2 that I usually forget it on.
Oh, I see.
And I'll go to create a new password, and it'll say, Your
Oh.
password can't be the same as your old password.
You get fucked up.
So I need to make a new password and then change that back to the old one.
Dude, that's too much. Yeah.
All right, should we start over?
No, we can
Yes.
start with this.
All right, we're starting over.
Okay, but we can edit. I'm sure you guys had cool discussion before too.
I think this has been a cool discussion.
That's fine. All right. Did you guys have anything you wanted to start talking about?
Oh yeah, time out. Is there any topics you guys want to talk about?
Do you guys want to talk about ghosts?
Oh yeah.
I have nothing to say about ghosts.
Let's talk about what Aidan.
You don't know if Nick doesn't feel like he'd be contributing to that conversation. We don't have to go down that hole.
All right, let's cover.
No, me and you can do that one sometime. Fuck this, delinquent.
talking about the things we learned in school that was pressed into our minds, but not.
Okay.
But not important.
Like the Mayflower and the Plymouth Rock that you couldn't remember, bitch.
All right, let's talk. All right, so American history. I'd love to talk about American
I don't
history.
know anything about history.
No.
Here, let me introduce, and then we'll see what naturally comes up.
Aidan, you need to accustom yourself to us.
No.
Oh, I don't know who my fucking only friends are.
Yeah, dude.
No, you need
Aidan
to
knows
go
me.
with the guest. We will conduct the conversation. You are the guest.
All right, I'll hear what you're saying and I'll participate in that fucking
So we're not
conversation.
gonna
That's
go,
how talking.
We're not
happens.
going to
You guys
jump
hear
on
that
American
hissing?
history.
I didn't say to jump on
You guys-
American history, fuckface.
We're not going to talk about Spanish lessons we've learned.
I did. I said not to go. I won't open that can of worms, and Seth opened it.
I wanted to open that can. Yeah.
Seth
yeah.
wanted to open it.
Okay, so an important thing to remember is improvisation. The improvisational rule of saying yes to things. So, like, if something's brought up, say yes. Go down that road. If it leads to a dead end, say yes to a dead
Yeah,
end.
the conversation gets stole.
Say yes
Move
to
away
the
from
dead
it.
end.
Say yes
One of
to
the
a
cool
dead
things
end.
that when I listen to podcasts that I like is hearing the stream of how something goes, because that's like a conversation. Like when you're sitting alone watching a TV show or like listening to whatever, that's not how you normally interact with people. It's not just a story you're receiving. So when you
Yeah.
hear two people talking and they start talking about the Mayflower, and then someone talks about, I saw a crazy boat video the other day, and the next thing you know, you're talking about like scuba diving and shit. That's the cool progression of a conversation.
Hell yeah.
So let's not say
Yeah, but
one
th-
thing
but
and
this-
stick to it.
Aidan's
Let's
right,
start
we
talking
should-
about cool
This
shit.
is not a conversation podcast. This
Okay,
is like
what
a
is it?
set. We're talking about set parameters.
Okay, so this is the
we have not
this is the
defined
school
yet. Yeah.
lesson. This is the school podcast.
No.
We're not
They could be
educational.
multiple things. Yeah,
Okay.
this is not education.
But like multiplication tables, that was
No,
good.
because you were talking about the school stuff. I was like, is this
Yeah.
like is that the topic on this one? Because I'll stick to talking about
No,
school.
they're not strict. There's multiple topics within.
Okay.
That was just.
But
one
let's not set
briefing-
them beforehand.
That was brief conversation.
Sure.
They would be set in reality.
Okay.
In a perfect world.
You sexy bitch, can you hear me? I can. I'm calling Nick a sexy bitch. All right. Here, you say this is the Eloquent Delinquent Podcast. I'm going to introduce everyone.
All right. Good night. This is Eloquent Delinquents.
Hey, thank you, Nick, for that whole podcast introduction. We are sitting next to a fire that we need to add wood to soon.
Go
All-
easy on it. We only have that. We only have those bags.
All you listeners out there in this barren wasteland of a village, of a place to be, I want to introduce to you 3 people, including myself. Let me get myself out there. My name is Seth. When I was young, people called me Seth or Cat. That's something you should know. Right next to me, about 3 inches from my ears, scratch that, in my ears, is Nick Maxwell. Nick Maxwell is one of the oldest people on Earth. He's older than Earth, and Earth is very jealous, and therefore Earth brings upon him a jealous vengeance. And lastly, in both of my ears and deep into my femur bones, or, you know, even in my tibia and fibs, is Aidan Knight. Aidan Knight is one of the bravest, most fearsome knights there are. He rides a white and black horse. And that, I think that's his chuckle you just heard. I hope that pumped air into the fire of your heart hearing that chuckle. Because Aidan Knight will worm you. Will worm you. He'll open up
Worm.
that can of worms and he'll worm you, everyone. He is our host today on the Eloquent Delinquents Podcast. Nick and Seth,
Our
we
guests.
are the guests.
All
Aidan,
right, guys. Welcome to Eloquent Delinquents.
That's correct.
All right, Seth and Nick, did you guys have anything you wanted to go over today?
We just talked about worms. I would like to say I once had worms.
Oh, I sent you the video of that today too.
Yeah.
Do you mind if we delve into that topic on air?
For it. 100%.
All right, Nick, how did this debacle start?
Well, I found worms in my feces, and it's an interesting story. It was at a customer's house, and
What do you do?
Weren't you with Aidan?
No, I was not with Aidan.
Oh.
So basically, I was, using the restroom, and I noticed there was a long.
You work in other people's houses doing carpentry work.
Yes, at the time.
You were at a client's house.
When you say restroom, is it the room you like take a breather in, or are you talking about the lavatory?
It's the lavatory by all means.
And when you say lavatory, do you mean the place you do experiments, or do you mean the place that you relieve yourself?
Relieve my bowels, usually, typically. Sometimes look at myself in the mirror. But anyways, so I defecated in the customer's house.
It's not
I
funny.
noticed there was this odd stringy substance in my defecation. And as I'm noticing and observing what is in there, after the fact, the customer enters her room. It was her. She entered the room. I quickly flushed. All evidence of me having worms was gone.
Did you have a dedication page to your defecation? Who'd you dedicate the defecation to? The customer?
The worms. Anyways.
You flushed the
Real
evidence.
quick, can I say something off podcast?
Yeah.
You net out. Are we like trying to like do the whole thing, like everything that's said is like funny like that? Or are we like gonna try to like dive into the worm story?
I just think Nick is boring, so I'm trying to say some shit.
No, it's all good.
I'm just kidding, Nick.
There was no
Nick,
addition to conversation except Seth, you saying.
Which is fine. I'm not saying it's not funny or
Some-
stuff like that. I'm just trying to know like how the conversation's going, because like to get into the worm thing, the initial thing is like, oh, I was working at a client's house doing carpentry, took a shit, saw something, the client came home. That's pretty funny.
It
And
is
like that sets up the initial like shock of
Did
like,
you-
oh, I might have worms.
Yeah, did you see the worms in your poop, or you just felt the stringy thing in your asshole? Or both?
I saw the stringy in the feces.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. Anyways,
Was it
client
like
came
angel
home.
hair pasta, or like thick like fettuccine?
I feel like it'd be thinner than you expect. Am
It
I right
was
in that?
thin.
Yeah.
The feces or the worm?
No, the worm.
The
Like-
worm was
like-
very thin.
Yeah,
and
I feel
long.
like that's
it
what they
looked
look like.
It was about like
Oh.
maybe 2 feet.
Oh, I didn't know
It
that.
was all strung up
Oh.
and like in a bunch.
Could you fish with
Anyways,
it?
what?
Could you fish with it? Could you hook it? Could you
Oh,
put
we
it on a
messed with
hook?
him. We
If
said
you
this
use,
forever.
you could this worm.
Every
this,
time we went fishing, I
this
was
wor-
like, Nick, I need a worm.
this worm could last you a whole fishing trip
Oh.
Ew, dude.
and some.
Why'd
So
have
you
to bring
talked to
this
us
up?
that day.
Yeah,
You
I
sent us-
mentioned.
you
yeah,
said you think you
I-
have worms.
I was very concerned right off the bat.
True, true.
Every time
You know,
you sit
when you
down,
see-
you're wiping the seat.
I think when you see worms in your poop for a brief moment, despair sets in. It was
Yeah.
not. It was probably one of the most traumatic experiences.
And then you checked
of my life.
Wesley's poop, right? Wasn't that a thing?
Oh yeah, my
After
dog
you
ended up
researched
having
it.
worms as
Yeah.
well. So it was like full panic set in.
Yeah, it was a pandemic in your household.
In my body more so.
Imagine how the worm felt.
Mm.
Did you go home
Just
right
like
at?
cold.
No,
Yeah, cold.
I went to
Cold.
I went to urgent care soon
Right.
after.
Yeah.
To get tested, and then this
Didn't work.
begins the
Didn't-
fun
yeah, it didn't
journey
work
of worm testing.
Yes.
Wait, so they're
Went
like,
to
you
my
have
doctor.
worms.
What?
So you go to urgent care, and what do they test?
No, they don't test anything. They
Oh.
recommend. They make a recommendation to go to my GP. Went to my GP. Talk about worms for a while. She tells me that she believes almost everybody has.
Is that a
worms.
general
Yeah,
general
A lot of
practitioner?
people have worms. Round worms, right?
No, just parasites in general.
Okay.
Ugh.
So
I saw a thing that said 50% of people have round worms.
that would be crazy.
Yeah, it's true.
And
I believe it.
I believe it.
Uh,
I
But
could-
also 50% of people also live in like pretty bad conditions.
I heard
Yeah,
two
that
and
is
three
true.
people. 2 and 3 people have roundworms.
I
You
believe
heard
it.
that? Where'd you hear that? Cite the source. Make
My-
it a scholarly journal.
Yeah,
Let me see it. I want to quote it.
All right. I'll send you the deets.
Good
He
enough.
just checked out 3 people and 2 of them had worms.
Yeah, I was like,
Dude,
like,
primary
poop,
source
man.
right there.
in my research,
That's a primary
2/3 of people.
That's enough.
all right. So they tell you what to What is it? What is your GP?
He needed
tell
a
you?
fecal sample, right?
Pretty much. I
So
needed me to submit a fecal
And he
sample
needed help
to
with
the
it.
lab court. Yeah, I
He
had
felt
my-
like he needed
I had my friend
assistance.
I had my friend Aidan. He
Dude.
was more than emotional support, more so.
This was LabCorp.
LabCorp, yep.
Man, they test everything.
I found it
Group
hilarious.
too.
I found it hilarious. Nick was very grateful for me to be like helping, but like I honestly was like, dude, this is like entertainment.
Wait, why?
Like, I'm not getting any shit on me. I'm not getting close to the shit. Like I'm fine.
Yep.
I'm not watching you shit. Like
Yeah, I had to pretty much decipher my shit.
Wait, why was Aiden there?
I don't know. What did you need help
I
with?
think it was just
I think all I
it
did at
was
one point is I did have to like hold the cup. At
Oh,
one point,
whoa.
right?
What
Didn't I?
Wait, not when I was
I didn't touch it.
putting the sample in.
Oh no.
Yeah.
But at some point I did. I remember I needed to like facilitate. 100%. I'm not ashamed to say it.
Wait, I want to back
Facilitation means like filling.
My
facilitation.
pizza might be ready. On the note of checking your friend's shit.
Okay, wait. Let's get this shit conversation out of the way before Aiden.
No, this is
eats.
the whole. We've been talking
Alright.
about worms for a while.
Basically,
Wait. What made
It
you
was-
call Aiden?
I don't know. I
He needed
cannot
a friend
remember.
to help him.
I
You
needed
just-
a friend.
Okay,
I needed
okay.
a close friend to help me through this painful process of examining my shit and bottling it.
As with
wait,
any
now I'm
anal-
trying to think why you needed someone. Because you
I-
definitely didn't
I-
want me there
I-
for the process.
I do want to end on my shit was never received at LabCorp.
Oh yeah, we never knew. We never
Yeah,
found
they
out.
never
You dropped
tested
your
it.
shit off to the wrong people.
Yep, the wrong people or something. Something happened.
Where'd you drop it, Mount Airy?
LabCorp Mount Airy.
Did they have like a book slot?
No, they just. I think
handed
they
it to
they were very
someone.
You
they were,
handed it to someone.
they were very snooty ladies who were
monkey.
working there at 9 a.m. on a Saturday. They were not happy to accept my shit at all.
Dude, this guy came in
here's
today. He
some
was just
shit.
giving me shit. It was like I was already having a rough day.
Yeah,
I can't
pathetic.
take more shit than I would I
I
have.
couldn't test it.
Yeah, you
I
were
wonder if that
getting
shit still
tested.
exists somewhere. You think like they're legally required? Like, oh, we have a sample. We have to
Like-
keep it for 2 years.
Oh, like Maine.
And your
dude.
shit's just
Ah.
refrigerated somewhere.
Like
Yeah.
my solid shit somewhere else in this world.
Like some new guys like, what are
Whose
those?
shit is this?
Yeah.
It almost feels like my
What's it?
babies are
All
being.
right, I'm
like,
gonna go check my
my
pizza.
babies are being secured in some other secret location. But it's the
Your
babies that don't.
babies.
It's my babies that come out my other end.
Whoa. What if you kept them as pets, the worms?
Oh, and harvested them?
Yeah.
Where? Like in a
Like in a
pet?
like in a ant farm, you know? So they weren't lonely.
Little worm farms.
Little worm
Butthole
farms.
Butthole worm farms.
Butthole worm. Dude,
Just
that'd be
like
a good name.
like say I hate somebody, they just like fucking
But a-
infect them with worms.
Oh yeah, you get their
Say
eggs.
fuck you, Charles. Here's your goddamn cupcakes I made you for your birthday. I hope it doesn't taste a little wormy.
Yeah, these eggs. It's gonna be a new birthday in your butt.
Yeah, you're gonna have a fucking birthday surprise coming out your ass in about fucking 2 months. Charles.
Wait, Aiden's in the window.
Yeah, I see him.
Can he have a banana? Can he
Yeah.
have
As long as there's at least 2 left. Okay.
Nick, you so neighborly.
Yeah, I'm. You know, they say I am a giver.
Would you say you're a good neighbor?
Hey, State Farm's there.
State Farm's where?
There.
Oh, like a good neighbor.
State Farm is there. I don't think you're getting what I'm saying here.
Yeah, I don't know. We have farms near us.
What do you? Who's your insurance?
Geico.
Geico? Oh fuck, dude, we're
Yeah.
competing, dude. I am State Farm, to be honest.
Guy
I'm like
company.
Jake
Oh, you're like Jake State
Jake.
Farm.
from State.
Jake. From State Farm.
Yeah, he's got the same pants, khakis. You know.
I'm probably gonna bleep all these companies' names because I don't like that.
Okay.
But
But you're
it's
gonna
okay
keep
to say.
Jake, right?
Oh yeah.
Because people will know.
It'll just say Jake from bleep.
You know. Yeah. I like the way you unsheathe that piece of wood to add to the fire. It looks almost like you're done with a condom, and you're struggling to get it off.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
Dude,
All right, wood's in the fire.
dude, Aidan left the podcast.
Yeah, Aiden. Well, he's our host. We don't know what to do without him.
He is our host.
How am I in your ears?
You're
How
quite,
am I
quite
in
in
yours?
there. You're feeling very balanced.
Okay, you too. You want to make a song?
A song, okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'll give you them. No, you want to lay the beat down?
Yeah, I think we should switch off though.
All right, let's switch off, but let's start with a little go.
Okay, I'll give you something simple with the beat.
Go. Yeah, yeah.
Boom,
Yeah,
boom,
yeah.
boom, 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 boom,
Ooh,
boom, boom,
I
boom, boom,
can't
boom, boom,
stop
boom,
the
boom,
time of my life,
boom, boom,
and I
the
owe
time
it
of
all
my
to you,
boom,
and I
boom,
swear
boom,
this is true,
boom.
and I owe it all to you.
Hey Nick, where's your pizza cutter?
My pizza cutter is in an unidentified location.
His pizza cutter, I bet it's in the drawer far to the right on this counter. This counter. I think it's right there. All the way to the right.
You're right. It
How-
might be.
Might be.
I've actually not been able to find the pizza cutter for a little bit, so it might be a struggle. That sounds cool. You ready for this?
Yeah. Sounded good. Ugh. I've been like wiping my nose on the microphone.
That is hot.
Yeah. Nick, how do we know your kitchen better than
I've
you?
not been able to find the pizza cutter for a while. That
Is it-
motherfucker using a knife to cut a pizza. What has this world come to? Can we talk about that?
Yeah, what has this world been coming to?
Yeah, coming.
Let's
To
Oh, coming to the second release?
the world?
The world's second come to?
No, you said the release.
Yeah, the release.
The world's release.
The world's release.
Does that mean like it's brand new, or we're like releasing it somewhere else? Like we're being introduced into a new like setting or home of the earth?
Have you ever seen my favorite movie, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy?
Dude, I have tried to watch it maybe 10 times, and every time I pretty much end when the guy has two heads or two faces.
The guy has two faces. Oh man, that's
Yeah,
right in the middle.
I end right there every time.
Dude, that's
Never have finished it. It seems like such a good movie. It seems like, but sorry.
We should watch that. You know that's Dax Shepard, the same guy in Idiocracy. That's one of your favorite movies.
Wait. Which character in Idiocracy?
The main one, the very stupid one. Not the main one, the very
The stupid one who likes to masturbate a lot.
Yes, there's Luke Wilson,
Yes.
and then there's the dude that's like kind of the secondary character. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think you.
Like he likes to masturbate a lot.
Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Doesn't what do you call a haunted vehicle? A monster truck. Yeah, fuck you, dude. You couldn't even think of monster truck.
That was the stupidest fucking joke. You want to hear a good joke?
Yeah, I want to hear
Wanna
a
hear a
good
good
joke.
joke?
Yeah, I want to hear.
What
a
do
good
you
joke.
call a bottle of wine that hasn't been aged?
I don't know. Wine juice, grape juice.
No. Keep guessing.
A raisin. Wine juice, grape juice. Oh, red juice. It hasn't been aged. Oh, young wine, young cries, baby crying.
It's
young.
a Wang wine. It's a Wang wine.
Oh, Wang wine, dude.
Yeah. Yo, this is Nick Maxwell cruising on the OG. Seth Ryan on the OBG. He's an OBGYN. That means he's a gynecologist, my friend. He wants to inspect your girl's private parts on the Wednesday. He wants to take it for tax-free dollars on the Monday. He wants to accept payment not over the counter, but over Venmo or something else that seems illegal. Yeah, this is Seth Ryan. Seth Ryan. Seth Ryan. Seth Ryan. Yo, this is Seth. Yo, my name's Seth Ryan. I ain't buying, I'm just lying. No trying. I'm a guy, but I'm fine. This is Nick Max Self. I'm crack Self. I got big backs, big stacks in my big lack gelt. I got the. Oh yeah.
You do one.
This is going so bad.
What, this podcast?
Yeah.
You want to start over?
I feel like we need this is like good practice to understand how we talk and all that.
Yeah, that's true.
But we really need to set and follow a script, I think. Like we all have a script in front of us and we like the storytelling, like a strict, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
More strict.
Yeah.
And then we got this motherfucker out here.
Why
bringing
don't
a whole goddamn feast.
Dude, don't insult our host like that.
What did you is that sauce?
It's French. But
You
oh my
stole-
god, I knocked the thing off the mic.
Dude,
Stole
you beheaded my
sauce from
mic.
Stole sauce from my house.
No, it's my sauce. I brought it.
You stole my cup to plate sauce in.
And your plate.
Is that
And
so-
my
I hope your
plate.
freestyle was recorded.
is that
No,
sauce? Is
it
that
was
sauce?
bad.
Is that sauce or
Yeah, it's my
mic
hope it
blood
was
when you
Let's-
beheaded
let's-
my mic?
Do I still sound okay?
Sound great,
Cool.
dude.
Let's freestyle again.
No, let's not do that. Let's go back
Yo,
to
lay
talking.
down the beat, Seth.
Here, I have an idea.
Lay down the beat.
I'll lay down the beat. I'll lay down the beat.
Let me know if you guys can hear me
I'll
chewing
lay
too
down
loud.
the beat. I'll lay down the beat. I'll lay down the beat. I'll lay down the beat. 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 Lay down the beat.
Lay down.
Yo, I laid down the beat. I lay it down. The beat is what I'm talking about when I lay it down. Laying down, tuck it in, put the pillow upright so it can breathe into the air all night. No snoring, no snoring, gurgling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I laid down.
Yeah,
that beat.
yeah.
I laid
Yeah,
down.
yeah,
that
yeah.
beat.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
Yeah.
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 I lay
Yeah.
down the beat.
Yeah.
I lay next
Yeah.
to the beat.
Yeah.
I put my
Yeah.
head over the
Yeah.
beat. I
Yeah.
cup the beat.
Yeah.
I sing
Yeah.
to the beat.
Yeah.
Good night,
Yeah.
beat.
Yeah.
It was like
I'm
SpongeBob.
the beat
Yeah.
in the morning. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
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 Really?
Dude,
Yeah.
fuck podcasting.
Yeah.
You guys should just make a song.
Yeah.
Yo, fuck podcasting. We make a song.
Fuck, we take it all night long to produce the song.
Yeah, we actually take a second long and then another second to think about what we put down on the track.
I need a moment to hit the bong so I can produce this funky ass podcast song.
I need a moment to check my watch so I can get it on my couch and crotch.
I'm done.
Okay, so I
I'm
think
done.
no, dude,
I'm done.
no.
I want to relax now.
I
Okay,
want to
wait,
do a
wait.
podcast. I just don't want to do a.
Can we
a
do a
rap
podcast
song.
needs to be prepared. Me and Seth discussed. We need to prepare for it.
All right,
No,
I want to set up. I want
it
to
doesn't
set.
even be prepared for. We were talking about cool shit, and then you guys were. You can't try. If you're trying to do a whole podcast with a whole intro and stuff, it's not going to turn out the way you want it to. But
No.
we all three have really cool discussions, and if we turn this mic off, we're still going to have cool discussions.
Dude,
if we
it's-
just have that conversation and edit that so we get rid of the boring shit, you'll have an interesting podcast that people want to listen to.
But that's not our direction.
You want a shitty podcast.
No, just not the direction you have in mind.
Aiden.
But what is.
Aiden.
You're saying you want a set thing. If you want to have a set topic, I understand that then.
That it's multiple topics.
so the sun's setting. Let's talk about sunsets. You know, set topic.
I think you're just too focused on what you think is good rather than what
Dude,
other
he
people
only
think
thinks
is
the
good.
pizza's good that he's eating right now. That's
People
it.
who don't believe transgenderism is real have never met Nick because he is a woman on the inside.
Yeah, he's a woman on the
Wow.
inside.
That seemed like
And you
that.
know his elbows like actually show it. All right, Nick, before we end, I think we should do a 10-minute segment where we rapid fire questions for Aiden to answer quickly. And these are like kind of yes or no quick questions.
Okay.
Let's get ready though. First time in eloquent delinquent history. This is rapid fire questions with Nick and Seth.
It has to be in freestyle form.
Freestyling questions to Nick and Seth towards Aiden's face holes. Let us begin. Nick, what'd you think of that intro or nah? I'm sorry, dude. I'm trying to please you. You seem upset.
No.
You say, oh, let's talk about upset for set topics.
What?
Being upset.
About what?
Like, let me take you out of it, dude. Right now, you're discouraged.
Discouraged.
But one
Because our guest wants to control the podcast with his own personal.
I wanted to keep doing the
Afflictions.
podcast.
No, he wanted to guide our podcast in a manner. That
Sorry, guys. We'll have a set topic. We'll do it that way.
Aiden's not guiding anything, dude. He's guiding that pizza into his mouth. That's about it.
He does sound very loud.
Here, can you give us a good crunch?
No, I'm moving away.
No,
I'll get the crust in the microphone.
All right, well, that's fine. I've been wiping my nose with my microphone. I think that's mine from the other night, Nick, the one you're using. Just kidding. You're wiping your nose,
my nose too.
Dude, I'm gonna wash.
It feels good
these.
on my beard.
It does, yeah. What if that's all?
Why
they
did
hear?
you shave your mustache into a Hitler stash?
Oh, did you even notice my Hitler stash, Aiden?
No, I don't see it still.
It looks almost like Aiden's facial hair.
Because it's so
you can't
short.
really see it.
Miss Maxell.
You should have left it longer.
I know. I should.
Because you could actually have a Hitler mustache. I mean, you shouldn't do that.
I was trying to.
He
rock
trimmed
the
it. He
mustache.
trimmed it too much.
But when I had just the mustache there, I looked like a freaking hot ass, cuz, you know what I mean? A hot ass cuz.
So like a Hispanic man.
You said it, not me. Aiden, first question. How good is that pizza?
Very good.
Okay, Aiden, second question. What type of pizza is that?
Gluten-free pepperoni.
The pepperoni is gluten-free?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Nick, do you have any questions?
No.
Aiden, when you dressed yourself this morning...
Yeah.
I assume you dressed yourself this morning.
Yeah.
What was going on? What was going on in your head there? Like, what made you choose the outfit you're wearing? You're rocking. You're rocking outfit.
I've changed already today, so now I need to think. I didn't want to change again before I worked out, so I put on a shirt that I could work out in.
Okay. Good answer. I think there's something that could... Dude, this happens... Dude, Nick is in a mood.
I pissed him off.
This will break...
She did...
Aiden,
she
you
did
didn't...
annoy me. She did annoy me.
Aiden,
I will.
Oh, my God.
He's been waiting to say that.
Since you said he has a woman
Since
inside
I called
him.
him a woman.
Yeah.
I did not even think about that.
He holds grudges. He holds the movie Grudge. He holds 2 of them. He holds 2 grudges.
You should see us in middle school, dude. We fucking hate each other.
Yeah,
no, that's not true.
Yeah, dude, we fought all the time.
Aiden became an opinionated asshole around.
He's been
18,
waiting to start eating at me this whole time. For the last 3 minutes, he's been seething over there in that seat.
The stubbornness of
Here
Aiden hasn't relinquished
Look
itself
at him go.
over the years.
Can you think of a time where he wasn't like those 2 things?
Yes.
And what was that time?
It was probably right before he was like 16.
Aiden,
he was easygoing. Life was easy then.
He was going easy.
But now things like
before he broke my heart.
He became like politically oriented and cared about things a little too much.
Aiden,
as you can tell,
how much is too
disturbed?
How much is too much? You know.
Aiden is too much.
All right, let me. First of all, Aiden, I only
that beard trim is too much.
No, I think it's
we need to relinquish it like his caringness for.
Well, the people listening don't know what he looks like. You want to describe him?
Oh my God.
Oh, mine?
No, just
he looks
Aiden.
like Ratatouille who never learned how to cook.
No, Aiden looks like
Elf, just with the nose.
I can't see what I look like, but I can hear how upset Nick is.
Aiden looks like he recycles tires for a living.
Aiden looks like. That's fucked up.
Me?
Yeah.
Dude,
How was that fucked up?
I just said a random thing, dude.
Like he recycles tires?
That's good for the
Imagine that's
thing.
your only income is recycling tires.
Nick looks like he burns tires for a fucking living.
That's cold.
Yeah, dude, I could be cold. When'd you guys meet?
On the bus.
Do you remember the bus number?
561 maybe.
I remember one of my earliest memories
278.
with Nick was the first time I went into, and the only time I've like accidentally gone to the girls' bathroom.
That
Nick
sounds
was
like
a kid that
Seth's
came.
story. That sounds like Seth's story.
No.
How he first met.
Wait,
me.
let's.
He wasn't in there,
Yeah.
but I realized I went to the girls' bathroom because there were girls in there, and I was like, oh shit, like the worst has happened. And I turned around, I went out, and I looked around, and I was like, oh, no one saw me, I'm okay. But there were a lot of people because it was going from the cafeteria to outside.
Yeah.
And as I'm walking outside, someone runs up to me. It's Nick, and he goes, hey, someone went in the girls' bathroom.
Why does it sound just like the story when I met Seth?
Have you been telling this story dude? My dad told a whole story as if it was his own,
But it wasn't
and it was
his?
I told him a comedy bit that I came up with, and he told the whole thing as if it was from his, and I called him out on it.
Damn. How did that feel?
Wow, that's weird.
I mean, that must feel
But
good
Aiden,
that your dad
But are you
would
sure
steal
you
your own
created
story.
it? Because you tend to have
A bit?
a lapse in
Yeah,
memory
I talked about it with
often.
Seth. No, Seth's there. It's the bit about how people who don't use wipes when they go to the bathroom are barbarians, because
That does sound like
there's
something
no
you'd say.
other part of your body that if you got shit on, you would just wipe it with paper until the paper is no longer dirty, and then you're like, oh, this is clean. But we do at most.
I
People
would do that. To clarify.
Everyone does that.
I would
I
wipe
use
my
wipes.
hands until there was no shit on them,
You
and
would?
be like, yeah, it'd be clean.
No, you wouldn't.
With paper, with dry paper.
If I had nothing else.
I'm not talking about if you have nothing else. I'm saying
Suppose,
when
like,
it's
in my
possible.
house.
Everyone should have wipes and use them. I
But your
keep them in
asshole's
my
different.
truck.
It's like wiping your feet. Do you wipe your feet constantly?
If I
There's
stepped
shit
in
on.
shit, I would.
But you do step in shit. You
Seth
just don't
said,
know
"What
it.
about your belly button? Because your butt's like recessed." He's like,
Yeah.
Seth's contribution. Seth said, like, if your belly button was there, and even if your belly button had shit in it, I'd clean that.
Like, what
thing
if your
out.
belly button
But
had
your
shit
feet.
in it, Nick?
But walking, like I walk around in this grass all the time.
Yeah.
There's shit on my feet.
That's how you got worms, dude.
Whether it's not dog
Yeah,
shit.
but there's a
There's
difference.
shit. There is
Yeah,
worm feces. There's a bunch
but
of
I'm talking about
feces.
like stepping in shit. If I stepped in shit
So
with a bare
full-blown-
foot, if I was
so
camping, I
full-blown
don't care.
coat shit.
Blades.
Yeah, I would totally wash my foot. I wouldn't just wipe it until it was clean.
Would you wipe it on
but
grass?
would you wipe it in water and be like it's clean?
No, I'd use soap. I'd scrub it.
Soap and water.
Oh,
Soap
but
and
that's the
water.
difference. I wouldn't be
Water
worried
and soap.
about it.
Water and soap.
You would just rinse it with water.
And I would be like, even if get all this shit off, I'd be like, yeah, good.
But
you-
what about your
Just like
hands?
my asshole. If my hands had shit on them and I wiped them clean enough with water, I would be fine with them.
All right.
Not
your
if I'm
hands had
inside.
shit
If I
on
have the
them.
option to just.
But what if you have to
soak
touch
down.
your phone or your face or your mouth or your
What if I
loved
had-
one?
If I had to, I still do. I'm not that cleanly.
No, see what Aiden's saying.
We're going
is,
back to the natural days where we didn't care about that. It
All right,
never
so
hurt us then.
speaking
Won't
of-
hurt us now.
All right, so speaking of like origin stories, so Aiden just said that he met Nick after him, Aiden, left the girls' bathroom, thought no one saw him, but then Nick, coming up with some freaking juicy gossip,
That's not how I
tells
met him.
Aiden that
That's
he
just an early
that
memory. Sorry.
someone was in the boy was in the girls' bathroom. Wait, how'd you guys meet then?
I think Ryan. We knew each other probably in school, and then Ryan came to my house one day and said, "Is Aiden live here?" And my mom was like, "Yeah," and he was like, "Does Aiden want to play?" And I like didn't even know him, and then we hung out, and that's how me and Ryan became friends.
The
And then
old-
Ryan was already friends with Nick.
The old phrase.
So
Does,
then we
does
started hanging out.
Aiden? Does
I did know Ryan for a while.
That is an old phrase. Like, you want to play?
Yeah,
That's cute.
Aiden play.
Aiden
Taking
Knight.
my things out. I'm done.
Aiden Knight is referring to Ryan Collins, who was featured on the Eloquent Delinquent podcast episode 2. For the listeners who are confused, I met Nick Maxell when it was about 3rd grade, long before we became friends.
want to try it?
I could hear myself.
Yeah,
earlier.
give him the headphones.
Yeah,
give him the
try it.
headphones. Yeah, dude, put them in.
My hands are covered in pizza.
in your ear.
Put 'em here. I'll put them in.
Dirty.
Dude, you'll like.
Actually, yeah, you might have shit on your hands and you didn't clean it.
Yeah.
Which one is which?
Oh,
I think this is this. Here, Aiden, put them in after you eat. You're almost done.
Okay.
But so worth it. So worth it to hear yourself.
can I put this on the grass?
Yeah. Hey, Nick.
What?
12 more minutes and then we're done.
What am I supposed to do?
Headphones are on your legs. Put them in.
Oh, these were
other,
way down there.
Other
This-
wire. Other leg, sorry.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think you'll enjoy just like hearing everyone. And maybe we can now that Aiden has some headphones in, maybe we can do a beat.
I'm not inclined. Yeah, I can't rap or do a beat.
Just talk.
Yeah.
That was loud, dude, right?
I'd rather have no headphones.
Motherfucker.
Why are you being loud in him?
I was just fucking with him.
No, it's not too loud. It was loud earlier. Earlier, I had to take him out.
Aiden.
It'd be cool if I could set one mic to one ear and your mic to the other ear.
That could be possible.
But why can you? Like, what does it sound like when we're talking at the same time? Aiden. Aiden.
My name is Aiden. I'm an
Does
Aiden.
it come in both ears?
My
like,
name is Aiden. I'm an
parts?
It
Aiden.
actually feels like you're coming from my right and you're coming from my left.
That's good.
I don't. I think it's just coincidence.
Hello, 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 hello.
just because I know where you guys are, but I
No.
think it actually sounds like you're on my right and you're on my left.
Oh, yeah. Hey, before you finish that cancer stick, can I have a little bit of that cancer stick, Nick?
Dude, Wesley's boil. How's it doing?
What
Did
about
you
it?
drain it? Okay.
We're not getting it removed because
Are they just
the,
going to keep happening?
the chances of it not being cancerous are positive, are high, and also he's so old. I'm not gonna get this fucking thing removed.
Oh, I
so-
didn't think it was cancerous. I thought it was just the same thing he had last time.
Well, the thing he did have last time, I think, was cancerous.
Mm.
But
It's part
Wesley's
of him now.
so old. I'm not like
He's doing so well, though.
He's doing
yeah, I know
so
it's
well.
sad, but like he has a tooth that's loose that we will get probably taken care of just because it's sad. I haven't noticed it. Like it was because I opened his mouth, saw the tooth, and was like, that looks a little like not right, and I like touched it and moved it, and it was so loose.
Ooh.
And
Can you
so,
just yank it?
Well, I googled whether to do that, and obviously they advise against it, and because if you rip the root, and just tear the root, the chances of getting infected are high.
Mm.
So I'd be like certain, like maybe like potentially like a fatal thing where I just like. Wow,
They
yeah,
also
put him down.
probably give him a set of antibiotics after they take it out.
Exactly.
So you might as well just do it yourself and then be like, hey, he needs antibiotics, and then you only pay for the antibiotics and not the
I
procedure.
don't know if they would even do that. Like give us the antibiotics.
That'd be fucked if
It
you're like,
would
dude,
be
my
fucked.
dog has
it
a
would
wound.
be fucked. That would be so messed up if you're like, oh, I
Do you
did it
remember?
anyways.
Do you remember when Wesley ate one of your ant traps?
Yes.
Because it had like peanut butter in it, and he ate
Yeah.
it, and we called like the animal hotline, and we're
Oh,
like, okay, is he
no.
gonna die? Do we need to take him in? And the lady's like, all right, what is the thing? Like, what's the brand? What's the chemical?
Yeah.
And we said it. And she's like, all right, I have the information right here. And I was like, okay, is
Oh,
the
you
dog
did
gonna
pay.
die? And she's like, that's gonna be $60. And I was like, the fuck did you just say to me? Why was I talking to her? But I was on the phone with the lady.
Oh, I
and-
remember this.
Yeah,
Well, I
yeah.
remember you telling me later.
Does anyone have a lighter?
No.
There's one. There's one upstairs, up there on the chair.
And I was like, wait, $60 for a yes or no? Is my
I
dog gonna
swear,
die?
dude. Yeah.
But he was fine though.
Yeah,
It's, like,
I
such
told him.
minor
I
amount.
yeah, the lady I gave her, by the end of it, I said, listen, say nothing if he's going to live. And she didn't say anything. I was like, thank you.
What?
Yeah.
Say nothing. Oh, that's good. That's good.
Because I was trying to put her in a position.
Oh,
Because no one
yeah,
wants
yeah.
to let a dog die on their
Yeah.
watch. And honestly, if I was working there, I wouldn't let someone hang up. Because I told her, I was like, we're
Yeah.
not paying the 60 bucks.
Yeah. Yes, it's bad. No,
I was
it's
like,
not.
and we're not going to take him in unless you tell us to. So
Yeah.
I was like, the ball's in your court.
Yeah, I'm gonna sell.
You
my,
can let
yeah,
the dog die, or
I'm gonna
you
sell my-
morally feel correct doing this.
I was like, I even said, I was like, don't you work at a dog place? I was like,
so
aren't you like
sad.
Weren't
animal
they- were they-
caretakers?
Were they?
Yeah, it was a dog, a poison hotline. It was the poison hotline for dogs.
That's why I feel like
Was it poison control?
medical doctors should move. Have you ever been on the medical forums where you submit medical questions and they're like, yeah, you need to pay for this at the end to get my full like answer.
No.
But
that's
no, it's
sad.
actually really helpful. Imagine you have serious
No, it
medical
should be
questions
free.
where you just contact a doctor over on through the internet, and they give you some serious feedback.
There's a great
For money,
idea,
though?
and it exists. I think it's called Roman, I believe is the company. I don't know, but it was made for men, and it was like all the embarrassing
Oh.
shit men don't want to go to the
True.
doctor about.
Oh.
It was like you can just make an anonymous account, and you can say, hey, my
like
my
that.
testicles are doing this.
Yeah.
It's like not that there's anonymous medical questions you can ask. They're not
Yeah.
necessarily.
There was just one
focused
geared
on
toward.
men.
It was marketed towards
Yeah.
men, because like no one's gonna ask about their fucking prostate.
better.
Yeah,
better.
but I would.
Better.
Yeah, no, you
I
should.
don't, we're in that new age. We're millennials. We do that shit. We don't care.
Yeah, the
Better-
prostate's a more common feature of people's lives these days.
You know, prostate cancer is increasing against the young with the young adults though.
Is it?
It is.
I thought
It's
cancer rates
crazy.
were going down.
Yeah.
They suggest you get a prostate exam at like 45 now.
Oh, by young you mean 45? Okay.
$45
Well,
prostate
I thought you meant
exam.
like us.
It
getting
was
cancer.
65. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah. No,
It
listen,
was
it's a lot
old.
younger. Yeah,
Now it's really young.
Aiden, would you get one? Like soon?
I've had one.
You've had one?
Yeah,
And
it was.
is
I even almost.
Wait,
I wasn't
why?
young for my stomach shit when I had the stomach
Oh,
disease
oh.
as a kid, and
You had
I
a
thought you had,
stomach
like,
disease
GERD.
as a
yeah,
kid?
that's what it is. Yeah, gastroesophageal reflux disease.
That's what
Is
GERD
that what it
is?
stands for? It
Yeah.
sounds like it's its own thing. Like, yeah, I got some GERD in there.
Gout. I got
I got-
gout and GERD.
Yeah, I got
Gout
some
and
GERD.
Gout
and
might stand for something. Nah, I don't think.
No, it
gout's-
doesn't.
Wait, is it
doesn't.
GERD?
Yeah, because I feel like a gout leg, like untreated back in the day, just like looked so nasty. They're like,
Oh,
that's some
man.
gout, man.
Can you give me the
Yeah.
Oh, are you
abbreviation?
peeing? Oh.
Can you give me the abbreviation again?
gastroesophageal reflux disease.
So it's
And
but
part
it's
of that-
GERD.
No, but that would be GA.
No,
Oh,
esophageal.
esophageal.
Your esophagus.
Okay.
esophageal, dude. So it'd be GS,
Yeah.
esophageal.
So the Gared.
Scared. But
Philo-
the doctor had to put his finger in my butt, and I was really
What?
young, and I didn't.
Wow, what
I
a
had my
prime-
parents stay in the room. I didn't want them to leave
Yeah.
me.
That's like prime.
I was like, I remember saying, I was like, I'm throwing up. Why the fuck do you need to put your finger in my butt? I was like, this is a stomach, and
What happens on one end is the result of the other.
well, my butt
You
was
have to say,
fine,
when you eat,
and that's the only thing I've ever had up my butt
like eating Taco
was
Bell.
this
So
Indian
it resolves
doctor's
at the
finger.
end.
I could go for some Taco Bell.
I never had Taco.
I,
I had
uh,
Taco Bell once actually.
So I was thinking, so like, first of all, my doctor, every time it comes to the testicular lump check, he's like,
Whoa.
I'm sorry, dude, this is the worst part of my job. And I was
apologizes.
well, he's like, I'm sorry,
I'd
I
apologize.
hate this part of my job.
But I wouldn't make it awkward.
But he
But,
wants,
hey,
he
sorry
wants
about
to
it,
let you
boss.
know he's not gay.
Exactly, but he
Or
is
Yeah,
likes-
you don't
he
want him to
wants
be
to-
excited.
He
You
wants
don't
to
want
let
him
you know
to be
there's
like.
no pleasure.
You don't want him to be like, oh boy, and like rubbing his hands
Oh,
yeah.
together.
getting him warm.
But does he
Where
say
you-
that to every single?
Yeah, he probably
Patient?
does. Because he
He's
probably
like,
doesn't like it.
Well, no, maybe he just wasn't attracted to you. He doesn't say it to the people he
Oh,
doesn't
true,
like.
true,
you
true.
know?
But anyway,
like he might say to maybe like Aidan, "Are you ready for this? I'm excited."
Oh, do you guys want to hear? Actually, I don't want to say that on the podcast.
No, wait,
I'll
wanna-
tell you afterwards.
I want to tell him though, or like one day, because all he does is like frickin' touch the bottom of my balls, right?
All day,
just the bottom.
all day.
All day.
You
Yeah,
should probably get a more thorough exam than that.
really. Well,
Yeah.
maybe he does more thorough, but it seems like a simple check every time. So one
I
day,
disagree with that. If it's a simple check, you don't touch my.
Yeah,
I
should
know.
Be complex.
Yeah, if
Be
you're going to
like,
check,
yeah,
I want you to
isn't
feel
it?
the whole
Exactly.
ball.
Yeah, I'm not wasting
Well,
this
both of-
time. You need to capitalize on that ball touch.
Yeah.
well, when he brings it up, I just want to say like, I already checked. I already checked. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I want to stand up to him, for once.
Remind me
Oh,
to
you
tell you
wanna-
my
you wanna
ball
flex.
story at the doctor after we're off air.
Did they tell you that you have big balls?
No, but it was funny when one time I did get a ball scan because I thought I had like a lump on my balls.
It'd be
And I had to get a sonogram. Yeah,
Oh shit! Wait, how do they
thought you had
sonogram your balls?
torsions.
exactly
Testicular
what you think. It's
torsion.
exactly like
Like an X-ray.
it's exactly with a baby. Have you ever seen a baby like a mama get? Yeah.
They
Oh,
sit around.
shit.
They put, like,
do they
jelly
pat
on
it?
my
Do they like,
balls.
oh, here it is.
Wait, did they put
No,
the
but
gel?
I was making jokes with the lady, and I had to feel her out first to know if I could make jokes. Because
Mm.
obviously that's horrible to
Yeah,
like
yeah.
make jokes with someone whose job has to do that.
Like, do
So
you
I
see the
first
heartbeat?
I asked. I said, "Do people ever make jokes?"
Uh-huh.
And she was like, "Oh my god, all the time." And I was like, "Oh, what's the best
Oh.
one?" She goes, "There was an old guy in here earlier. I finished up. He's like, "Are you gonna finish me off now?"
Oh my god.
That's a little far.
I thought that was very far,
That's
and
a little
I said
far.
that to
Yeah.
her, and she goes, "Yeah, but he's an old guy." And she's
Oh,
like,
he's
"Old
an
guys
old-
can get away with it." And I was like, "Yeah, I wouldn't say that to you."
They can't get away.
And
with
this is where we move to our socially
Oh.
appropriate.
I was thinking the doctor's like, all right, I need to check your testicles for any lumps or whatever, any abnormalities, and like how you can suck them into your pelvis, what if
you
Only
get,
when you're a
like,
kid,
hit
I
really
thought.
hard.
No,
oh
I
no. Oh no.
Get it
ew,
out of there.
dude,
It's the stapled one.
unsheath that
Just rip
shit.
it. Just
Nick,
put your foot on it and rip it.
no, Nick, it's gonna take more than that.
Nick had a funny tweet a long time ago. He said, "My doctor just looks like someone who's seen a lot of penises."
Falling.
Oh my god, dude, you're pulling the cord.
Dude, you're in. Oh my gosh.
Are you okay?
Do you need help, buddy? Dude, Nick's.
Dude, Nick can't catch a break today.
Oh
Earlier
man.
playing frisbee. Oh god.
Wait, earlier you guys were playing frisbee.
Well, this is way funnier than what happened when we were playing frisbee. That was like 5 seconds
Nick, just
long.
throw the plastic in there. Who gives a
God, we
shit?
need to have video podcasts so we can see what just happened. Oh my god, that was so funny.
I fell.
For those who don't,
For those who
for
didn't
those
see.
who can't tell, Nick first tripped over his chair. He had time, like seconds, to be like, "I'm falling," declared it, completely fell, tried to catch himself, actually almost did, but his yard has a hill, so he was running down the hill trying to catch his feet, and he fell like 20 feet away.
It was a sad occurrence.
And if you don't know Nick Maxwell, he
that's
doesn't
funny.
fall often.
Are you okay?
I am okay.
Nick Maxwell falls very rarely.
That was
He's not one to fall.
but I did.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening. This has been the Eloquent Delinquent Podcast. Some may say this has been the Delinquent Eloquence Podcast. Some may say this is the Eloquence Delinquents. What would you say, Nick?
I would say we are eloquently delinquent.
And I'll wink.
I'm not sure if eloquently is a word.
Eloquently.
But it sounds correct. It sounds like it could be used.
Sounds correct.
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 Correct. With no O. Correct.
I'll give you an eloquent delinquent double wink for that, baby. Aidan, would you like to say any last words?
Yes.
There's the last words. We're signing off.
I just want to thank Aidan Knight for being on the podcast tonight.
Yes, thank you.
He's been very much himself, and we had some very honest reactions from Nick Maxwell for Aidan's presence today, and I'm glad we got that on. Okay. I think on 3 we should all harmonize to create harmony. Let's harmonize by
Let's
saying...
all cough on 3.
Let's cough on 3.
1, 2.
Wait. Let's hum
I'm already
and
done.
then end it with cough. Hum and... Aidan likes this sound and...
Seth, do you want to go to the beach on Sunday? Not this Sunday, but the next one.
If I don't have COVID, yes.
If you don't get it again?
No, hopefully. No, I don't think.
Yeah. This is what the nurses have told me.
Yeah.
Multiple nurses.
Sure.
After 10 days of your first initial symptoms,
Yeah.
regardless if you test positive, you should not be transmitting the virus.
Yeah. I
Yes.
believe that. That's
what
why
they
I'm
told me.
okay with
Sucking my dick.
that's why I'm here. Yeah.
All right, thank you everyone for joining us. Oh, and you can email the
Only email, no real mail. I don't want serious mail.
And you can email the Eloquent Delinquent Podcast at Eloquence Delinquent. Eloquence.
Seth, do you want to do the
Eloquent
do you want to do the
Delinquents.
beach? Will this sound weird?
I'll do the
No,
beach.
it doesn't.
I'll do the beach for you. Okay. I need to end this, dude.
If you guys are down, Ryan will probably say yes.
That's true. Next Sunday, I don't think I'm doing anything, honestly. I need to end this, though. I need to end the podcast. What should I do? You want to end it with a song? You want to grab a song?
Ooh.
Hey, everyone, thank you for listening.
This is Eloquent Delinquents, and we're signing off.
What do you mean signing off?
I said, oh, Seth Ryan, are you coming home tonight?
Is this as loud as it sounds? Is this as loud as it sounds? Is this as loud as it sounds? Is this as loud as it sounds?
Oh, please, baby, when you see me, kiss me.
Upon your lips, I'll lay, I'll
50 times laid upon
you will suffocate
I said, Seth Ryan, we lay upon the grass, we be upon the brimstone, the woman brings ridiculous.
I said, I'll see about your friends, I'll kiss it all, I'll sing about it,
We trampled upon the dungeon, so we came on the lowly low.
All right, that was perfect. I'll have that like fade out.
Yeah.
Aiden, say goodbye.
Bye.